Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Andrew Cole, Jim, one of the strikers that defined an era in English football, wouldn't you say? His medal collection speaks for itself.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Peter, and I would put his success down to a strength of his that isn't immediately noticeable.
What's that?
His tactical intelligence, which allowed him to play the game very instinctively. His game is essentially about making runs in behind the defence or creating and exploiting space with his movement. But his ability to read the game and his anticipation makes him an absolute nightmare for any defence.
Danger averted for now. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rodri. Palmer. Now Timber. And it's Palmer. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Gordon, aimed beyond the defence. Ekitike, oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van de Ven. And Konate. Van de Ven. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Gordon. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. Timber. Showing good feet. Rodri. Cole receives it in a good position here. Still goalless. Great vision. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Now there's a fine ball. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked it up out wide. Foot in. Eze. And it's Perez. Oh, good-looking ball. Vardiol looking to run onto it. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution.
Newcastle can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Gordon. Adams gets over and intercepts. Saliba. De Bruyne. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Newcastle are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Timber. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Perez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And the shot! Off the post! Saliba. For Palmer. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gordon is onto it in a flash. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Berbatov. De Bruyne. A probing pass. Well, they've got it again. Looking for options. Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Berbatov picks it up out wide. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Can he get on the end of this? Gordon receives it in a wide position. Timber just eases him off the ball. Rodri. De Bruyne. Perez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Timber. Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Palmer. De Bruyne. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Berbatov. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Palmer. Newcastle are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Vardiol. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Cross to the back post. Brilliantly cut out. He is just caressing the ball. Adams gets it clear. De Bruyne. Newcastle perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Now it's Gordon. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
James, ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Xhaka! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Newcastle with the corner, they're first. James goes short. And it's played in. And he's cut it out. Oh, shooting chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Adams. And it's Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice sequence of passes, this. Great chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gordon! Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Konate goes direct. And that pass isn't the best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
I think we're just about done here. No, it's come to nothing.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that could set him on his way. He's one-on-one, surely! There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal, number 24.
Newcastle could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And that will be it. Newcastle have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.